Charlotte, a difficult defeat today. How do you reflect on the performance?
Yeah, disappointed with the result, of course. It was a game we wanted to win. I thought we started the game really well. I thought we got ourselves 1-0 up. Jessie's through on goal as well, and she goes through. You won't see a more blatant red card. So I'm incredibly frustrated because, I know we scored straight after that, but it's not the point. We have to get these decisions right. There's been too many times. And that decision's ultimately cost us the game, because if they go down to 10 that early in the game, I think we win that game comfortably. So it's incredibly frustrating. I'm sure we'll get another apology tomorrow, but it's not the point. It's too many times, too many points that we've been cost this season from really poor decisions. So it's frustrating because we started the game so well, and I thought we got pressure at the right times, and we hurt them when we had the ball. But they grew into the game, and I felt that the goals we conceded were just really poor from our standards. To concede the goals that we did in the manner that we did was really disappointing, because we're better than that, and we didn't stop the cross. And if you can't stop the cross, you have to defend the box, and we didn't do either of those things. So it's really frustrating because it's stuff that we spoke about in the week, and we have to start applying ourselves better if we want to win games like this.
After such a strong start, do you feel like a draw was sort of the least you deserved?
I think both teams would have said a draw was a fair result. I thought it was really scrappy. It was a fight. It was a game both teams wanted to win. I know they were frustrated with the decisions as we were, but they were pretty lucky too to have 11 on the pitch. So it's like I said, it's a game we wanted to win. I thought a draw was fair in the home game too, but the reality is we've lost both games. So we have to be better. We have to learn quickly. We have to start applying those learnings really quickly, and we have to start being more aggressive, because it's too easy at the minute for teams to score against us.
You brought Lexi into the starting 11 today. She scored last week, scored again today. You must have been pleased with her.
Yeah, of course. She did well last week, and she earned a place in the starting lineup. And of course, when you put a player in the starting lineup and they score, it's always what you want. But we didn't create enough today. That was for sure. And I felt even in the moments where we were looking for a goal, we didn't make them defend enough. We speak about it all the time, and we weren't quite at it today. And you got to be at it when it comes to these games.
After going ahead and then conceding two, it's always going to be that much harder to come back into the game. What did you make of the reaction from the players?
Yeah, I think, look, the second goal kind of, took the stuffing out of us a little bit because it was on transition. But again, it was poorly defended, and it's just these small moments. We know where we are in this journey. I keep saying it that we're in year one here. We're a few months into a campaign, and it's tough because some of these teams have been together a long time. Palace, of course, took their time to get going. We started the season pretty quick, but we've had to adapt our model slightly because I think we became a little bit predictable. These are the games that you have to find a way to win, and we have to be more direct at times and make teams defend more. And I just felt we didn't do that today. We didn't create enough, and in the first half we had a couple of chances. The keeper parries a few shots, but we just didn't have that ruthlessness about us today. And ultimately, we knew Palace how they were going to react after their result last week. And as I said, I thought we started the game well, but you got to do it for 90 minutes. I always say we have to show the best of ourselves for 90 minutes, and we didn't do that today, and we lost the game.
Southampton next. What do you think you can do this week to sort of right the wrongs?
Yeah, we have to get back on the training pitch and work hard, because, like I said, Southampton have a counter-attacking threat too. We know what their threats are, and we played really well against them a couple of weeks ago. We had obviously so much of the ball, created so many chances, and we got ourselves over the line. But I said to the girls, that was a draw at 90 minutes too. So we need a little bit more next week, and ultimately it's a game that we have to win if we want to stay in the promotion battle.
And finally, a word on the fans. We spoke about them before kick-off, but they really did make noise all the way through the 90.
Yeah, of course. Look, they've come on a supporters bus today, and they've made a real effort to come and give the group a boost. And it's obviously great to have them here. And I'm just gutted for them that we couldn't get the win today. I think, look, they saw a team that was fighting for Bristol City, and on another day, if we can show a bit more quality, I think we get something out of the game, because I thought it was fairly even. But we always want to represent our fans in the best way, and we want to win games when we can. And I'm gutted that we couldn't do that for them today.